Cancers, what's up? Peace, peace, my peaceful people of the Cancer persuasion. My sun, moon, rising, North Nodian folk, what's good? How y'all doing? Thank you for coming back. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments. These are the lifeblood of this YouTube thing, so much appreciated, definitely much appreciated, you know, and I send those blessings right back to you, hopefully in some good word, right? All right, so this is the cycle of Heru, right? Het Heru, excuse me. This is the new moon today, right? And it just happens to be the day of the eclipse as well, right? So, you know, y'all want to be meditating through that stuff, you know what I mean? Hopefully we can get you some good focus right about now, so that you could take into your meditations for this week, all right? And this month, this is a cycle reading for you. All right, Cancer, with all of that said, let's see what Tehuti got to speak for you. All right. We got Seker Tem Chas. Seker Tem Chas. Okay, Seker Tem Chas, Het Heru Tem Ma'at. Okay. Seker Tem Chas. And that's in the negative. And Het Heru Tem in the negative. Ma'at. All right. Okay. That's what that looks like, right? You got decipher the angel script. You know what I'm saying? That alien word. So, yeah, man, this ain't the greatest reading right about now, Cancer. All right, because it's Het Heru cycle. Today is Het Heru cycle. So this is saying, with the Seker Tem on the table, Seker is about your power, right? Seker is about your ability to be still, right? Your ability to deal with obstructions in a state of stillness, right? Your ability to send your mind to the still place within you, okay? So Seker is 10, you know? So this is, you know, I said about your power. So this has to do with your potency, right? Your ability to do, right? And what's on the table? This is talking about Het Heru, your Het Heru faculty. This is Tem right here. You got 2 Tem cards, right? So what's that saying? This is saying that, you know, Het Heru Tem is sensualism. Het Heru Tem is, you know, overindulgence and pleasures, right? Laziness, right? Neglectfulness, right? Willy-nilly, right? The willy-nilly mind frame, right? We just gonna play and party and BS till the cows come home, right? So that's in the negative, right? Seker, your ability, you know, your ability to do is in the negative, right? So this is saying that your low vibratory Het Heru stuff, you're not going to be able to get past that, right? Or not that you're not going to be able to, but it's leaning towards the negative. Like it's in a state where if you don't do something, yeah, you ain't going to be able to deal with that. You're going to be powerless to your sensual dispositions. You're going to be powerless to that urge that make you want to go do some drugs and drink and be lazy and whatever, okay? Fall into your conditionings. You're going to be lazy to dealing with your stuff, your sensual stuff. You're going to be powerless, right? Seker Tem, to dealing with your Het Heru Tem stuff, your sensualism, your stuff, like I just said. Yeah, so, you know, this is a meditation oracle, right? This is not a finalized thing. So what I just said can be corrected if you show that spirit of Heru, right? We got Heru for the week, for the collective, right? So, you know, Heru can do anything, everything, right? So this is a matter of you getting purposeful, right? We read from the Bhagavad Gita, which talked about being determined, right? To walk in your good, right? To walk in your God, determined to uplift the nekkit within you, okay? Over and above and past your person, right? That thing that's susceptible to, these inclinations of the lower spirit, these low vibrational things, right? You have the, Heru is when you, put that cape on your back and you say, I'm going to save myself, right? You say, I'm going to stop my addiction, right? Through the God, we, again, for y'all who, maybe, new, y'all may be Christian or whatever like that, we're not saying that we are God over top of everything. No, we're saying that we are the little God, right? We are the little piece of God that God took from itself and put down here to go have experiences, right? So we have to, there's a higher power that we have to deal with and answer to. And life is all about the limitations that are here, all about existing within and through those limitations as that piece of divinity, right? So the word good came from the word God, right? So as that divinity, as that good, as that God is how we walk. You know what I mean? So we have the ability to correct this stuff. It's a matter of meditation, right? It's a matter of meditating. It's a matter of identifying where you're weak, right? It's a matter of identifying your Heteru tendencies, right? And, developing, yourself to the point where you go in trance with that scenario and you correct it. See yourself acting correct in that scenario, right? You have to rehearse your correction of self. That's what it's about. You have to program your spirit. You have to hypnotize yourself through trance. That's what trance is about. You know what I mean? Those of y'all who know my stuff, y'all know what I'll be talking about. That's what I'll be talking about. Those of y'all who don't, well, this is what I'll be talking about. You know what I'm saying? How you correct yourself is to appeal to your subconscious self, right? Your subconscious level. That's how you have to program yourself. That's how you fix yourself, is to program yourself. So this is telling you to focus on your nature of Heteru, because right now, we're about to go into a Heteru cycle where you're going to want to party all the time, right? You won't want to do, this stuff is going to be so pronounced. This is saying that, with that Sekirtem, it's not Sekirtem Ma'at, so it's not all the way there, but you are leaning towards a dangerous portion here with your ability to hold down negative Heteru tendencies with this energy coming in. All right. So it's just saying, get on your good, man. Get on your good. Get on your God within. The ancient Egyptians said the removal of the bodily fetters. Type that in Google. Type in the bodily fetters and see what comes up. You should see something, regarding ancient Egyptian scriptures that speak to this reality. The fetters of the body, what is that? That's the weaknesses of the flesh, right? That's the, sensuality that we're talking about, That's the, overindulgence in pleasures. That's the, susceptibility to emotionalism, you know what I mean? Things like that, right? It's saying remove those. Why? Because that's not you. That's just a superimposition on your being. And your mission is to reawaken what you are. At the core, you are a God dormant, right? That divinity within you is dormant over top of all of this earth stuff. Pardon me, over top of all of this human stuff, over top of all of this animal stuff. We are being of three parts. We got that divinity, we got that human, and we got that animal. It's all right here in one undividable dual, right? Individual, right? It's an undividable dual, right? We are a being that's composed of these things that's can't be divided. Right? So we have to address these things through our highest nature in order for correction. All right, let's talk to the I Ching. Open. Open. Open, open, close stress. Open, open, close stress. Open. Open. Closed. Open, open, closed. It's the 52 into the 23. 52 into the 23. Right. So keeping still. Keeping still is a second correspondence, right? This is again saying that, the on the table is about, stilling yourself out, right? That's what's on the table. That's the curriculum, right? That's the classroom. Classroom for this cycle is about stilling things out. Now, you're going to be of the mindset of, let me just, deny myself and, let me just, still everything out. It's like, you can't do this in a superficial way, right? It won't work. That's what it's saying, right? This third line in the 52 is saying that if you attend to the stilling of your person in a superficial way, then it's not going to penetrate. It's not going to be deep enough. It's not going to work. It's going to, you're going to be powerless, right? And this is going into the 23, which is undermining, right? The forces of the atmosphere, right, with this Venusian cycle that we in is going to catch you, right? So, this is really challenging you to get on your meditational, get on your meditations right now, man. That's what this is saying. Like, you really have to make a commitment, right? If we go back to the Bhagavad Gita reading that we did this morning, that was all about determination to walk in your Christ-like, nature, to resurrect the Christ within you, right? Krishna consciousness. It's all about resurrecting the Christ within you. It's about, and the Heru Hetep, right? That's the will, right? So that's in order to beat this stuff, man, you gotta be determined. You're being challenged right now. Your classroom is that of challenges, right? So let's read what Shekhem says about this. This is Shekhem Rao Neferin Amen's I Ching praxis. It says, line 3, suppression of desires is at work here. You avoid acting or indulging a passion, however, you are convinced that indulging your desire or emotion is correct and natural. The simple fact that all emotions have a negative effect on health, they are expressions of stress and interfere with clear thinking, which is our main survival tool, refutes the belief that indulging them is correct and natural. Nothing that can harm us can be natural to us. The correct and natural response to adversity and temptation is peace. Maintaining peace in the face of adversity optimizes the ability to intuit solutions, and it protects our health and the strength to carry on. All right? So, yeah. So, this is, this is like, suppression of desires versus, existing in a state of peace. Right? This is, I want to do it. Rather than being content. Okay. All right, I'm cool. Applying Meneb. Applying Meneb, where, whereas, you are, keeping the heart still to live the truth. This is about Meneb. Meneb is, when you can, that heart is, wanting to do this or that. But if you can breathe that energy in, can still that organ within you. You know, controlling the breath mechanism, controlling the lower dantian, you know, to bring the emotions under your domain, right? Your dominion, your control. You know what I mean? You know, when you can do that, then this doesn't become a suppression of desires. It just becomes you're living in peace. You know, you are contented with your limitation. You're contented with your not indulging, right? But yeah, so to the degree that you can do that, you will have success here. But this is predicting that you won't. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna tell you to get the Sekar mantra ASAP and get on your meditations as quick as possible. All right, let's talk to the tarot. Queen of Swords, upright. Star in the reverse, all naked. Star be all naked. See what the tarot talking about. Alright. Stop playing with me. What did I just say? Who be all naked? Yeah, man. The star is all naked right now. Alright? So something's going on in the atmosphere. Yeah, man. If you indulge this nakedness right now, you're going to be in a state of burden. Right? 10 of Wands. Hold up, let me show the emotion of this guy. This guy's sitting underneath the flames, man. That's burdens. Yeah, so you're going to be burdened by your, you know, this is a wish fulfillment card, right? So it's in the upright, but, you know, like when you take it in, right, the impressions, the first impression that came to me was that this thing is all naked. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have, you know, burdens. You're going to have urges. You're going to have burges. You're going to have burges, right? This is burges, right? Burdens and urges. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Oh, man. I had cancer. You know what I'm saying? This is a rough road right here. This is a rough situation. Good thing ain't too much else going on. All right, if we dig in a little bit, let's see what we got. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Hard work, right? This is leaning to, this is what this is saying. You ain't going to be on your work. You ain't going to be on your dean. You're going to be off dean. You know? Get on dean, man, for you be naked all out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm just laughing at the way this is manifested, all right? The way this is looking before me is kind of funny. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Definitely get you a Sekar mantra tape ASAP. Meditate with that joint every morning at the crack of dawn, okay? And yo, listen, don't worry about it. You go through some adversity, right? Don't worry about it. Just piece that out. That adversity is going to exist to grow you. Trust me, okay? You know, you might, you know, do a Sekar meditation and, you know, have to wait or be delayed or be obstructed, okay? If you can breathe that out, man, right? If you could just breathe that out, breathe easy, let that stuff happen, right? And be at peace, then you're going to grow from that whole experience, you know? You're going to, you know, grow in your Super Saiyan powers, right? You know, you're going to rise up your levels, you know what I mean, of growth, of endurance, of, you know what I mean, power, you know? And that's what's on the table right now, you know, power in the negative, okay? So yeah, man, you know, be a trooper about this thing. Again, spiritual growth happens only because you're purposeful about it. It don't happen by accident. So be purposeful about your spiritual growth. Don't get caught out there all naked. All right. With that, I would say peace and love, y'all. Y'all be good, and we're going to see y'all next time.